This is a village in northern Kenya. 85% of all Kenyans living in rural areas have no electricity. They're not connected to a power grid. That's how it was for Peter Wanjau's family. Until 6 years ago, they only had occasional electricity from a generator. Fuel for it was too expensive to keep the lights on at night.
Most of the people allowed in this place don't have power. But there's a lot of promise that they're going to do it maybe by the end of the year, maybe next year, I don't know.
Wanjau decided to take matters into his own hands. Today, he has several solar panels on his roof, providing enough power to warm his water and run the lights, television and radio. But it wasn't easy getting there.
I started buying slowly by slowly, one panel. When I get money, I buy 2 panels. When I get another money, I go for another panel, like that. It has been a slow process. It's not something I went to the shop and decided to do automatically. I have been doing it slowly by slowly.
Wanjau is one of the few people here that supply their energy needs with solar panels. Just 1% of Kenyan electricity is produced through the solar power. The first farm in Eastern Africa to produce the photovoltaic devices is the Solink company in Naivasha. It produces range from small panels enough to charge a mobile phone to systems large enough to supply an entire factory. Founded 10 years ago, Solink now has over 5 million customers.
I think we have developed the market in terms of building capacity internally. You know, we started with only 1 megawatt, but now we have a capacity for 10 megawatt. That tells you the market is growing. Not only for local consumption, we export within the region. So it is for, really, the growth is for East African market.
Solink started out as Dutch-Kenyan corporation with 10 employees. Now the farm has 120 workers from across the region. The Dutch partners sold their share of the business, so today the company is 100% in Kenyan hands.
You know, we are doing technology transfer from Europe to here. We made it possible to demonstrate that this can be done in Africa. And far so, in a small town like Naivasha, you know, everybody would imagine, and including myself, that solar panel can only be made either in Europe or in China, not in Africa. But look at it, we have demonstrated that we are able to do it here with the local expertise.
But not every Kenyan can afford a solar array. Peter Wanjau's neighbor, Susan Kaburu, needs electricity for her small medical practice. She would have to invest around 200 euros. That's money she doesn't have.
The freezer. We closed down our lab because we don't have enough power to run. We closed down the maternity because at night, if you have a mother and the lights are going off during the cold weather, it's very risky.
Although photovoltaic systems are still too expensive for many Kenyans, Peter Wanjau is convinced that solar energy is the key to a better life and development here. He also senses a new business opportunity and wants to start selling solar system himself.